Hey guys, Riker from Body Confidence here, and thanks so much for clicking on and checking out this link. Now look, we've all been in that spot before, where it gets to a point where we need to start losing some weight, where we get to a point where we reach the threshold where we need to see some results and we need to see them quick, okay? Otherwise we get demotivated and we fall off track and we may end up, giving up or just saying, look, this is the way I'm supposed to be and I'm gonna call it quits and just settle for this, which is totally untrue. And the problem is that so many of these fad diets, these crash diets, they deliver in the short term, okay, but they have no long-term sustainability. In fact, research shows that people who go through these fad diets, these crash diets, they not only lose the weight that they were promised, but they then gain it back plus 1.5 kilos, which if we look at the long-term picture is silly, right? Because they lose this weight, they go through all this effort, they pay all this money, and then they only gain it back again plus more, which is exactly why we created our 5 kilos in 5 days. Now, this course is delivered over 5 days, okay, and it sets you up with long-term sustainability. So we are aiming for that 15, that 20 kilo goal, okay, but we're gonna focus on that first 5 kilos. So the course is delivered over 5 days, and whilst that initial 5 kilo weight loss may take longer, that's what the focus of the program is. The focus of the program is getting that first 5 kilos down so you're able to get the sustainability, the basics, and the fundamentals. So we set you up not just for the 5 days and not just for the first 5 kilos, but for your whole weight loss journey. Because if we don't get these fundamentals at a base level right, then the whole journey becomes incredibly difficult and not sustainable, which is where so many other people fail and where I see it go wrong so many times. So if you're ready for change, if you're ready to lose that first 5 kilos, and if you're in this for the long term and you're not just focused on the next 2 weeks, then this program is going to bring you some awesome results. Pop your details in below. I'll personally be in touch with you to make sure that you're right for the program and that the program is right for you, and we'll be able to get started ASAP so we can start to bring you some results quickly. I'll see you guys very, very soon, and I'll be in touch. Until then, live body confident.